What's up, everyone? The Gorgeous Gamer here, bringing you something a little different, something a little new we haven't done before. We are going to go ahead and do a first impression somewhat. I've gone ahead, and the first game we're going to check out is called Curse of the Dead Gods. I recently purchased this, actually, when it was still a early access, but I waited and waited, and it's been finally released back here in February, so I fired it up, and I figured maybe we could play about, I don't know, 15, maybe 20 minutes or so from the very get-go and see how it looks. I went ahead and loaded it a little bit ago, just to adjust the graphics and stuff like that, so that way it wouldn't waste time and we could jump right into it. But I'll start a new game up here so we can watch it from the very, very beginning and kind of give you my feel as we play of what it reminds me of. So, away we go. Now, I am playing with a controller. It does say that it is a controller-recommended game, so I figured, why not shoot for what it says? I tend to like games like this with a controller feel anyway. It just feels better, in my opinion. So, let's see how it goes. So when I first looked at buying this game, and what drew me to it was obviously the initial feeling of like Hades. I'm sure if you played roguelike action games, you no doubt know Hades. I absolutely love Hades, as you know if you've watched my channel before. I love Greek mythology, so playing Hades is an absolute treat, and it's just a great game in general. So the first thing I noticed was when I was watching the trailers of the early access, I was like, this could be really, really fun if it is like Hades, but I was hoping it wouldn't be just a carbon clone. And given the artwork and stuff like that, it definitely has a little bit different feel, definitely a darker tone, kind of Darkest Dungeon, if you will. So let's see, that looks to be like one of my swords. Ah, pistol, huh? Alright. And then there is our handy torch, which, given how dark this whole thing is, I have a feeling that is going to come in big time handy. I do love that you pull out your weapons immediately. Bye-bye torch. That's good, bad, I'm guessing. It's going to be very difficult later. Already checking to see if there's anything hidden in these little early... I'm guessing this is going to be somewhat of a tutorial. And away we go. Move this mouse cursor so it's out of the screen. No need for that. Ah, there's the curse. So it looks like influence of like Mayan or Aztec kind of temples, which is pretty cool. I'm guessing they're treasure hunter of sorts, conquistador or something like that. I don't know. You're already, looks like kind of bandaged up and stuff, so clearly you've been roaming around. Maybe you're escaping the locals and have run across this awesome temple, which could be your doom. Light reveals hidden traps and darkness. Okay. Wow. Watch out for the indicator at the bottom of the screen. Okay. Spread fire. Okay. Let's light this sucker up so that way we don't take extra damage. How about that? Dodge is the right trigger. Alright. Oh, I see. There's our... Okay, your stamina regenerates pretty darn fast. That's really quick. So what does it want me to do? It wants me to just dodge 10 times. Piece of cake! Attacking. Secondary shot is... yeah. I like the pistol element. That's really cool. I love the fact that you can have melee and range in one without having to swap between weapons. Equip your weapon. Okay. Chain a main attack. Boom. Easy enough. Okay. Let's see if I hit the pistol. Okay, you can chain the pistol too. Oh, that hurt. 2, 3, and pistol shot. There's a charged pistol shot. Alright. Does a fair amount of damage. Dodge that attack. I really like this pistol. Oh, wow. Oh, runs right up on me, doesn't it? Only attack really charge shot. Yes, we figured that out. A perfect shot. Okay. Chaining attacks require stamina. Oh, so using the pistol as part of your chain attacks gets rid of them. Oh, I see. There's a small period of time where everything lights up. Definitely does some great damage. Hold the main attack and trigger. Ah. Chain a secondary attack. Alright. 1, 2, 3. Oof. That's getting annoying. Okay. His attack at a much further range than I thought. Ah, parried. Okay, this game's got a little bit extra stuff here that I didn't expect. What was parried again? That's dodge. Parry is left trigger. Okay, let's see what happens there. Oh yeah, I like that parry. Definitely like the feel of the controller with this. This is good. Perfect dodge. Now let's see how that works. Too soon, huh? Small window for the dodge. That's the easy part. Parry down. So the window for dodging and parrying looks like it's very short. In fact, it can be really quick to mess up. Continue exploring the room if you want to practice. I don't need to practice. Let's keep going, shall we? Torch back out. Oh, there's the goodies. Crystal skulls. Jade rings. Alright. And these big pots. Nope. Alright, let's keep moving forward. Oh, this is interesting. So this is our map. So kind of similar to Hades, it looks like, that we get to pick which different rooms, although it seems like, let's see, what do we got here? Gold, weapons, upgrades, relics, attributes, healing, challenges, evolved, champion, and unknown. Okay, so looks like we get to see the whole map laid out, and then there's our boss at the end. Wow, that's a heck of a lot of rooms to get through. Alright, well, so we can go for weapons, gold, or relic. I'm assuming weapons is just going to give us an upgrade for our weapons. Gold is pretty obvious, so let's see what the whole relic business is. And then that'll give us gold, and then we can choose healing if we're not doing so hot, or we can try the attributes, which I'm not certain what that does, but I'm guessing it helps towards your skills that you're using. So, oh, I wonder. Actually, I see upgrades there. I wonder if this gives me a new weapon type, not necessarily a upgrade weapon. All right, well, we're just still going to go for relics here. Let's check that out first. And there's the curse. Okay, so every time we go into a new room, we get a stack of curse. It looks like there's a bar in our bottom right corner that fills up to 100. Corruption. Okay, not curse. Interesting. Now I wonder what'll happen when we get up to 100. I don't know if I really want to find out. Oh. Alright then. Let's see what happens if we use the torch on these bad boys. Ah, it does set him on fire. Fantastic. I like that. Didn't seem to do a whole hell of a lot of damage, though. Whoa. Okay, so that guy not only, like, hit me for a lot of damage, but he turned off the lights on me. Let's just blow him up. Kills. Okay, so it's like a chain leader. Easy enough. I can already tell that the difficulty is much harder than Hades. Hard to tell if it's as challenging as, say, like Dead Cell, which another game I quite enjoyed playing. So just got to get used to pulling that torch out as soon as I'm done, so that way I don't take any extra damage. That was a nasty new attack. Alright. These guys. Ah, it looks like our oh, what is this? Obsidian fragment. Okay, so this is the relic. I guess it drops off of an enemy versus picking it up. 30% damage. Offer it to the gods, plus to Constitution. Well, I'm assuming Constitution is going to up our overall health. We're doing pretty good on health so far, and I kind of want to see damage against weakened enemies. So I wonder when we do weakened. I believe that symbol popped up when we did a parry, when they got stunned. So we just need to learn to parry a little bit more often, it seems like. Check out that inventory real quick. Okay, so we've got our weapons here. Looks like we can do a two-handed weapon. That's pretty cool. Obviously, our machete and pistol and torch. It looks like we can swap all these out with other weapons. Wow, good amount of relics and release. Final curse. Okay, so it looks like every time a bar pops up, we get cursed. We've got our max health, percent damage, and treasure. So those are our attributes. Codex. Alright, well, let's keep playing. Oh, offerings. I don't have a whole heck of a lot of gold, so I don't know how far this is going to get me. Oh, I see. So I can either offer gold, which obviously I don't have enough for these. Holy cow. Those are all expensive. Or I can offer more corruption, so I can take more corruption early for more damage, it looks like. With that, killing a burning enemy restores it. Ooh, okay, so if I hit him with the torch and then burn him, that could be pretty cool. But 50, oof, that would already give me one curse. You know, I'm going to play it safe this time around and say the heck with that and not do that. Try and be a little bit safe our first go around. So gold it is. Doesn't look like we get a choice. 20 more. Youch. I don't think we're going to make it very far without receiving a curse real quick. Hopefully they're not too detrimental and screw us over. Ah, too slow. Oh, he killed the pylon too that housed the... Wow, alright, that's not cool. So that way is going to lead... Oh, there's our gold. There, that way there stops. Let's see what's up here first. Relic. Perfect, let's take that. I like anything that heals. Too soon on the dodge. Gotta get a little bit better at that. And that time I pressed the wrong button for a dodge. Boy, I'm just asking to get shot. Okay, we're gonna go back down here to the gold that I saw in this room. Yeah. Okay, I was wrong about that door shutting after I was It's too cautious, it looks like. This door's gonna shut. Oh, yeah, there it is. Okay. Pylons here. Before we get overwhelmed by new enemies. Up there they are, little boogers. Keep wanting to press that X button for a dodge versus... Might have to do some remapping here with my control panel. Or control panel. In the control panel. Normally I would do my dodge versus the triggers. I keep pressing that. Reflex. So reflexes. Speak. What do we got in here? Oh, hidden gold. Hello. Oh, and a hidden trap. That's why you gotta have your torch up all the time. Yeesh. Ah! Ooh, multiple traps in that room. I should... Oh, good gracious! What the hell was that? Okay, apparently those urns were flammable. Alright, so... we're about half health, so I think we're gonna have to go healing here just to be a little bit safe, seeing as we're gonna have to get through at least 2 more rooms before we can heal again. So... and now we've got our first curse, too, so let's see what that does. Torch of Sorrow. Okay, so it's kind of a good and bad. I no longer take extra damage when standing in darkness, which is good because that was like 50% extra damage, but your torch loses fire and lighting properties. It shines with the dark light still. Wow. Okay, so now I'm going to basically be blind. Oh yeah, look at that. That's a really crappy torch. Ha! Well, not ideal. Oh, that's awesome. So the healing even curses you, or corrupts you. So every time I heal myself, I get more. Wow, that's brutal. Well, we're only going to heal ourselves once. I think that's 200 or so hit points is good enough. Let's keep on cruising here. Let's go for unknown. Boy, this is going to add up real quick. So I'm liking the gameplay so far. I definitely think I might remap 1 or 2 of the buttons just a little bit, just for my own personal preference. But oh wow, so it doesn't even light up the torch anymore. Oh, that guy's healing that guy. Well, that's just unfair. So let's go kill him. Wow, I'm out of dodges. Get my butt kicked. Okay, I gotta go kill Papa Shango back there so he stops healing everybody. There we go. Well, I guess good thing that we went into that room and healed ourselves. Bad thing is we've already taken more damage than we healed. So let's go ahead and give this to the gods and take away 76 corruption. Really? Just to see what the point is. Let's see, 30% of critical damage. I don't really know what the is. I can't imagine it's more than 50% since it's the beginning of the game and I haven't gotten anything that's even extra. Let's take away a little bit of corruption just because we haven't done that yet. Wow, that really hurts that you can't light up anything anymore. So much for, oh, there's a sparkle of gold in the corner there. Ooh, what's this? Another relic. Okay. For 1,000 gold? Well, let's go ahead and do that because we're about to get 1,000 gold right now, so. I don't know how much there, but maybe that's our 1,000? Yes, that's our 1,000. Oh, what in the world? Holy crap, that guy's got range. Oh wow. Oh wow. That's just brutal. Definitely gonna have to remap my dodge. Can't parry either that. Not surprising, he's got a big old hammer. Why would I be able to parry that? We're gonna die to this first guy. No, we're not. We survived. Yeesh. I'm not gonna survive. 73 hit points. Alright. So I'm liking the game. It's definitely got an increased difficulty level compared to what I played before. Let's go unknown again. Loving the graphics and the feel of it, the sound of the whispers constantly as you get more curses as you're exploring. The enemies definitely have a good feel to them. All in all, hey, look at this, a healing pool. Well, let's just do it. We're gonna have to do it. We're gonna get another curse, which will give us a chance to see what the next one might be, how they vary. And since we got healing, let's go for a relic. But yeah, I'm enjoying everything about this so far. I definitely can see how this could be a lot of fun. I'm a little concerned that, I don't know, that it might run into a little bit of playing it over and over. I might get a little bit bored, especially as I'm guessing that once you die or once you get cursed to a certain amount, you start all the way back at the beginning. Now, what I'm curious of is like Hades, you retain some of the things you had from the last run so you can go a little bit further. But still, sometimes with roguelikes, I don't know about you, but I tend to get a little bit bored. I have to kind of play them sporadically because playing them over and over and over again is just, you know, it gets a little boring. Even if there is, I'm assuming, just like Hades, the maps are going to be completely different every time you restart. Same with the curses and the blessings and all that kind of stuff. So, enemies killed while burning explode. Oh, well, that's not a very bad curse. Actually, that's kind of, I wonder if it'll do damage to friendly units as far as other enemies. That could be really helpful. So we'll play through this room, and then I think we'll kind of wrap it up. Oh, this little trap there, trying to blow us to shreds. Oh yeah, look at these guys. Some of these little guys. What's this? Kills trigger a larger blast that weakens them. Heck yeah! Two-handed weapon, alright. Going down, Papa Shango. Too soon on the dodge, but thankfully I had the wall to cover me. Ah, getting a little better at it. Alright, let's see what this two-handed weapon is. Okay, so it sticks the dynamite. So it's one time use, it looks like. I'm guessing that number there is how much it sells for. Oh, I see the B button. Oh, great. So when I'm going to dodge randomly, I'm going to hit that B button and screw myself over and toss a giant grenade. Yes, we are going to take that. 20% base for swords, since we use that a lot. This is definitely hurting not having a torch, I'll tell you that. Let's try this. Oh, I can use more. It's more than once. Okay, so I can just keep tossing these bad boys out. Not as big of a... Oh yeah, that's pretty. I like the aiming device for that. It's actually really easy to aim. Really easy to aim. Really easy to use. Pretty easy to spam. I noticed they got a little kind of like stun to them when I hit them. So killing enemies burns. Oh, we know that burning also does a small explosion, so that's nice. But my torch doesn't seem to burn them anymore since it's cursed, so that's not going to be very helpful or easy to burn. Champions and bosses. All right. Yeah, we're just gonna have to. I think. Yeah, I think we're just gonna call it. I don't really care about thorns. All right. So, pretty fun. I don't want to get all the way to the boss because I don't want to spoil anything, and I'm not sure if the bosses like Hades are set as far as, you know, you're going to get to the first boss, and every time you get to subsequent bosses, you're then going to have the same boss regardless of the layout of the levels. So we're going to go ahead and stop here, even though we haven't really explored everything just yet. First impressions. So far, I'm really digging it. I could definitely see myself playing this. Do I feel as wrapped up in it as I did with Hades? Not quite, not so far. That might have to be just because I enjoy Greek mythology. Also, it might just be that I'm, trying to get used to the controls still with this, and I definitely want to do a little bit of remapping. I definitely think that I want to have my triggers as my two-handed or ranged attack weapon. I'll just have to play with that and see how it feels. But all in all, I'm really loving the artwork and the style. I'm loving how dark it is. Definitely challenging. We'll have to see. All in all, I think I'll play this for a couple weeks or so, and then I'll write up a full review, giving it a breakdown like I do with some of my other taste of videos. If you haven't seen any of my taste of videos, go ahead and check those out. That gives pretty much a 5-minute review of a game that I've played for quite a while, so I've got a really good feel for it, giving you an impression of if it's worth buying, not buying. And then I also have a co-op version of that called the Taste of Co-op, which is I really dive into the co-op games. Coming soon will be one about Deep Rock Galactic, which is a game that my buddy Chris and I play a heck of a lot. Anyway, so that is a first impression of Curse of the Old Gods. I hope you enjoyed it, and look forward to playing a little bit more. We'll bounce around between games like this that are fully released and also early access games for this sort of first impressions, so we can kind of, play along a little bit together. This is the Gorgeous Gamer, and I will talk to you later.